Listen up, there's been some new features in the test server that have allowed guns to be, well, quite overpowered. We cross-map people with cordites. Like, look at the range. Like, you're gonna tell me that's balanced? We reduced the MSMC recoil to virtually nothing, to the point where you could use it at long range. Yeah, it really does have, like, no recoil, though. And we also used the BY-15 from 20 feet away and one-shotted people. And the crazy part is that it doesn't stop here. There's actually even more guns that we busted inside of this video. Let's go ahead and get started. Walk up with my toolie, what they do? Meet me in the alley with the troops. Alright, so to break this cordite, what we ended up doing is going for a hipfire setup, because obviously, as you guys know, the cordite already has a really good hipfire. So we try to accentuate that and just make the cordite hipfire even more broken than it already is. Literally to the point where, you know, you guys will see, I was cross-mapping people without even scoping in with the cordite. Like, it's ridiculous. And then on top of that, we set this class up so that the cordite had a 90 bullet mag, so I could just keep firing, keep hip firing, not even scoping in, and cross-mapping people with zero effort. So these are the attachments that we're going to go ahead and use. So let's go to gunsmith, open it up here, start with the muzzle. So first things first, we're looking for hip fire, and we're looking for mag size. So let's go ahead and look. So as you guys can see, this one here has hip fire accuracy. So we're going to go ahead and equip this one. This is already going to it's going to increase our hip fire accuracy on top of the good hip fire that the cordite already has. Moving on to the barrel, we're going to want damage. So this one actually gives us damage range. This one reduces our movement speed, but it also gives us some extra recoil stability. So we'll go ahead and take this one. Might as well take, because we're not too worried about movement speed. For the optic, we're actually not even going to take one, because we're not trying to waste space. You only get 5 of these, like, I guess, you know, attachments or optics or whatever to use. We're not going to take up spots by putting an optic. For the stock, none of these are going to be beneficial. Lateral recoil stability, not super important. This is ADS bullet spread. We don't really care about ADS because we're just going to be hip firing the entire time. Weapon skill, I don't believe any of these are actually going to go ahead and help us. Increase hip fire accuracy while jumping and sliding, although that may be helpful when we are jumping and sliding. I don't think we're going to actually be doing that a whole bunch, so we'll go ahead and move on. Hip fire accuracy, so we're looking for one that gives us the most stats here. We're going to go ahead and grab this one because it gives us sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy. It's going to give us a visible laser sight, but it doesn't really matter. It's not really a negative. And then for the grip, we're going to want to find something that's going to give us hip fire. So this is giving us hip fire. This one's not, this one's not, and this one's not. So we're actually going to go with this one right here. That's going to give us some hip fire. For the magazine, remember, we want something with 90 rounds. So we're going to, of course, go with the 90 round extended mag. This thing is just huge. And then we don't have any more space. So this is our cordite setup. We're going to go ahead and show you guys some of the clips of the gameplay that we got with this, some of the kills. It's crazy how overpowered this is. Just go ahead and check it out for yourself.
COD standing by. Repeat. COD standing by. Hunter killing drone standby.
Is this balanced, chat? Like, look at the range. Like, you're gonna tell me that's balanced?
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
I don't even need to scope in, bruh.
Losing problem.
Good lord. Oh my god.
Changing mag!
Alright, so the next thing I want to do is make a super low recoil MSMC class setup, because as you guys know, the MSMC is one of the fastest killing guns in the game, and one of its problems is its high recoil, because, you know, you want to use it at mid-range, and with this class setup, you can actually use the MSMC not only at mid-range, but at long range, and you guys will see in the gameplay after we make this setup. But let's go ahead and show off these attachments, because this is absurd how OP you can make this MSMC. Like, it legit has 0 recoil. You'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we're looking for attachments that reduce recoil, and that's the only thing that's on my mind right now. So let's go ahead and start off with the muzzles here. So let's just go ahead and go through these. This one's giving me damage. This one's actually giving me recoil stability, so that one's looking good. Let's go ahead and grab this one. It's giving us vertical recoil and horizontal recoil control. So let's grab that. For the barrel, we're looking for recoil control. This one's going to give us vertical. This one's giving us lateral. So we got to decide if we want lateral recoil control or vertical. And I decided to actually go with lateral because I feel like lateral is, you know, there's a good amount on the MSMC, and vertical recoil can be controlled, you know, easier than lateral. So that's why we went with that. We did not go with a scope. We're not doing a scope because obviously we don't want to take up space. There's other attachments that can be used instead. And of course, you don't really want an MSMC scope anyways. Moving on to these here. So we're looking for something that could help us. This one's actually going to give us lateral recoil stability. So let's go ahead and grab the stock. Weapon skill. We could look through these, but I don't think there's anything that's going to be beneficial to us. Increase hip accuracy. No. Max starting ammo. Nothing really helpful there. Laser sight. We're going to look through these real quick. Nothing really there that's going to be helpful. For the grip, vertical recoil, there is a certain grip that I'm looking for. It's the Ranger 4 grip. This one's always really good if you're trying to reduce your recoil. It's giving you a lot of vertical recoil reduction and ADS bullet spread accuracy. So that's a really good one. Moving on to the magazine. I would love to put a magazine, but unfortunately we don't have space because we're going to want to throw a rear grip on here. So let's go ahead and throw on the, we'll go with the rubberized, I think. Or, yeah, we'll go with the rubberized because this is going to reduce our vertical recoil. So we're going to want as much recoil reduction as possible. And this is our MSMC. And although it might not look like much, wait till you guys see how much recoil this has. Let's go ahead and roll the training mode and then roll the gameplay. Oh my god! What is that? Dude, I'm done. I'm out here. Nah, dude. Good lordy. Okay, so the recoil, it kicks a little bit at the start, right? Kicks a little at the start, but then it levels out, and then it just doesn't move. Oh, man. Yeah, that's busted. All right, let's hop into a match. Oh, my God. Cannot believe this, chat. I cannot believe this. All right, let me see. Imagine if there's like a 100 bullet mag. Yo, chat, this is nutty. What is this? What are they thinking? I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy though.
Enemy contact.
UAV online. This is close. Fight harder. Hostile hunter killer drone.
Yeah, we could get an extended mag, I suppose.
Objective almost.
Yeah, it really does have like no recoil though. Guys, I'm literally just pointing and shooting with this thing. Alright, so the next thing we're going for is the highest damage possible for the QQ9 and just highest range. We're just going for a super fast kill time QQ9. So let's go ahead and get started. We're looking for pure damage and range as we go through these attachments. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and look through the muzzles here. Let's see what we got. We got this one right here, which actually does give us damage range. Nothing here with damage. Nothing here with damage. So we're going to go ahead and grab the monolithic suppressor here with the damage. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Check out the barrels. We want something that's going to give us range. So we got damage range here. This one's going to give us a little bit of, yeah, this is nothing much. We want this one here. This is going to give us damage range. So let's take the tack long. All right, moving on to the optics. We did use an optics since we are going to kind of use like a range setup for the QQ9. We're going with, I think it was, I believe this is the one that we actually used inside the game. Yeah, it was this one right here. All right, I don't think we used a stock because none of the stocks actually provide any range or damage, and that's all we're looking for. There were no weapon skills used. Nothing here is going to be of use to what we're going for with this QQ9. There actually might have been a foregrip. Let me go ahead and look through these real quick. Nope, none of these are actually going to go ahead and reduce or increase, excuse me, the damage. For the mags, there's definitely one that we're going to be using, and it's going to be this 30-round mag, but this one actually provides damage and damage range. So pretty much both things that we want in one mag. So we're definitely taking that. And finally, there were no grips that actually increased damage, but we did want to have a little bit of recoil reduction, so we ended up going with the rubberized grip. So this one's actually going to give us a little bit of vertical recoil control, which is important for the QQ9, especially when you're using it from range. So let's go ahead and show off what this thing can do in the training mode, and then we'll hop into some gameplay. Wow, that's actually a lot. That's actually a lot. Yeah, wow. Okay, it actually is a 4-shot kill, guys. Oh my god. It is. Yeah, because look, 100 damage to kill someone? Is that not? I'm pretty sure that's right. 100 damage to kill someone, right? If it does 25 damage to the chest, That's broken, dude. I mean, you guys know how fast the fire rate on the QQ9 is. It's literally a 4-shot kill up close. Look at this. Boom, dead.
Enemy
All right,
has
so we gotta get
Charlie.
close range
We
and
captured
test to
A.
see if it's a 4-shot kill up to the body.
Taking
Enemy
the lead.
contact.
We're
1,
capturing
2, 3, 4. It's busted. It's busted. 4-shot QQ9. 4-shot
Captured
QQ9, bro. Let that sink in. Does run out of ammo very quickly, though. It's a problem. They don't have the normal extended mag. Dude, it's
Reloading!
so
Cover me!
fast. They're playing on what they're used to.
Enemy inside. Changing mag.
This busted. All right, so the next gun we're gonna be attempting to break here is the Broken 15. Well, that's what it's gonna be called right after we finish these attachments. So we literally got this thing to one shot pretty much across the map with hipfire. It's crazy what you can do to these shotguns to make them broken. So for the muzzle, we went with the choke. Choke's gonna go ahead and increase the damage range and the bullet spread density, which kind of like condenses the bullets from what I understand. So let's go ahead and throw on the choke. The barrel is super important for the barrel. We went with the longest barrel we could get, which was the extended barrel +2. So this is gonna give us damage range, mag capacity, bullet spread density, just overall everything we want in a long range shotgun. For the stock, I believe we looked through these. We went with, I don't think we actually went with a stock because we wanted damage. The stock doesn't really provide anything of that sort. For the laser sight, I believe we did use the ADS bullet spread accuracy. Just kind of makes it so the bullets are more condensed when you're ADSing, just to keep the shotgun tighter. There wasn't any grips that were actually beneficial to us, so we went ahead and moved on to magazines, and we went with the 500 GR slug. This is really good on the shotgun because it provides damage and damage range, which is what we want. So we're throwing that on ASAP. And then this one here, there was one that we did use, I believe. ADS bullet spread accuracy. I believe it was the granulated grip tape. Let me just keep looking. ADS speed spread fire. No, it was this one because this kind of increases your, not increases, just kind of condenses the bullets when you're ADS, so it's a little bit more accurate, just to make sure it has a little extra range. So yeah, that's what we're using on this BY-15, and wait till you guys see what this thing can do. We'll hop into the training mode real quick so you guys can see how far it can one-shot somebody, and then we're gonna actually hop into a quick little game, show some kills off. Let's see how much range this thing has. So first, let's see how much damage. Oh my god. It's a one-shot. It's a one... Oh. Okay, it's a one-shot from... It's a one-shot from this distance. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? We're still one-shot. Wait. Can't get a headshot from this far. It's too hard. Good lord. We're still one shot. Hold up. Let me just move the distance. Guys, this is broken. Alright. A headshot. So hard to get a headshot. 88. Okay, we can't one shot from this far. Imagine, imagine if we could though. Oh, that would be hilarious. Okay, let's try from 10. Yep, still one shot.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
This is actually kind of insane though.
Sniper.
Wait, can we? Let's see if we can hit from that range.
Missile awaiting orders.
Oh my god. This is not fair. This might be one of the most broken ones. So the next gun that we wanted to try to break, I asked my chat and they said, let's try to make like a fast killing Man of War. So that's exactly what we did. The goal was to try to make the Man of War 3-shot as long range as possible. So as you guys know, the Man of War currently in the global version for Call of Duty Mobile, it does 3-shot up close, but at longer ranges, it will not 3-shot. Even at mid-range, it doesn't really 3-shot, it's more of a 4-shot. But we were able to make the Man of War 3-shot all the way up until long range. So let's go ahead and hop into these attachments, and then you guys will see the clips, because this thing's insane. And not only did we do that, but we actually reduced the recoil on it as well. So we kind of got a 2-in-1. So So this is what we used. So first thing we wanted was damage. That was our main priority. So we went with this one, that the huge suppressor. It actually is going to increase that damage range. So we went ahead and equipped that. For the barrel, this was pretty important. We opted for the marksman barrel because this will increase our damage range. We could have gone with this one, but we would rather have our lateral recoil reduced rather than our vertical recoil, because lateral recoil you can't really control, vertical you actually can. So this is why we went with the marksman. We didn't use an optic because we didn't want to take up any space. For the stock, I don't believe we went with any stocks because they weren't actually, they weren't beneficial to us. For the weapon skills, I believe we did browse through these. Let's see. Yeah, we actually did get long shot here because this one actually does increase damage range, which is exclusive to the man of war. So if you have one that has long shot, might as well use it if you're trying to get extra range. So we grabbed long shot while we could. For the laser sight, there was nothing that was beneficial to us. And also, by the way, the reason some of these attachments are locked is because I didn't max out the man of war because we didn't have enough weapon XP cards. But it's okay because the locked attachments, we never ended up like wanting to use any of them anyways. But yeah. For the foregrips, I believe there's one here that we did actually go with. It didn't increase damage, but it did increase, or not increase, but it decreased our recoil. It was, I believe it was the Ranger foregrip. Yeah, Ranger foregrip. We went with the Ranger foregrip. And we have one more attachment. Did not go with the magazine because that didn't help us in any way other than just more bullets. And we finally, I think we just opted for the rubberized grip tape, just helping us out with that vertical recoil. So yeah, that was our man of war setup. You guys are about to see what this thing did. It's pretty crazy. I was honestly blown away. I didn't think it would be this OP, but it really was. So let's check it out. But maybe from, let me see, how much is his body? 34. So yeah, it is a 3-shot. I'll move this guy back 10 meters. Still a 3-shot from that far, which is pretty impressive. How about this far? Okay, that's actually really impressive. Wait, and the feet too? The Man of War is a 3-shot from this far? That's crazy. So yeah, this setup is kind of broken in a way. What about 30 meters? Okay, no, but unless you hit a headshot maybe. No, still no. So it has to be about this distance right here. That's pretty crazy, though.
Taking the lead.
Okay, that's actually kind of broken. That's actually kind of broken.
Enemy contact.
Oh my... Oh my god! This guy's saying real Greg. Nope, big fake.
Enemy inside. Reloading.
I don't know, what do you guys think, though? Broken or not? That's pretty broken. I mean, you saw how far away I was, and it's still a 3-shot kill. Alright, guys, in our final gun for the video, we got the chopper. You guys really wanted to see how big of a mag we could put on this thing in the stream, and I was like, let's freaking do it. So let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, there's some attachments that we had extra. You know, we used the magazine one to try to get us as much ammo as possible. We used some other ones to try to get us as much ammo. But as far as our second priority, other than just creating a giant mag to stack damage, that was our second priority. So yeah, let's get started. For the muzzle here, we went with, I think it was the monolithic. Yeah, we went with monolithic because it increases the damage range. For the barrel, I believe we just went with, was it the chopper heavy or chopper infantry? It was, yeah, it was this one because we got that extra lateral stability. So we went with this one here. For the weapon skill, this is actually important. We went with full ammo. It gives you max starting ammo, helping out with the clip. Laser sight didn't go with any. Grip didn't go with any, I don't believe. Actually, wait. Yeah, we did maybe? Wait. Yeah, actually, no, we did go with a grip. I believe we went with Ranger foregrip once again to help out with the recoil. Magazine, this is important. We went with the 150 round magazine, and I don't think we had any extra room. Yeah, so this was our setup right here. I didn't really do any gameplay with it, but we just went ahead and hopped into a quick game to see how much ammo this thing actually had. So let's go ahead and show that to confirm. So if we actually get 950 though, that'd be crazy. I like its cool like starting screen though. Yup, 950 rounds, dude. Oh my god. That's crazy. This was my brief review of some of the broken guns on the test server, Call of Duty Mobile. I hope you guys are watching this. There's some broken attachments out there that go on certain guns that just make them way too OP. So I hope you see this video, and I hope you really take into consideration some of the stuff we talked about, some of the clips that we showed, before you release some of this stuff into the global, because, man, a lot of this stuff in the test server needs to be dealt with, because It's gonna break the game. It just really is. But as far as viewers, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of some of this broken stuff that you guys just saw, because I don't think we've ever seen anything like any of this that we saw in this video ever in Call of Duty Mobile. Like, this is some crazy stuff we got in the test server, and let's just hope it gets contained to a fun amount to where it's still fun, but it's not like we're breaking the game in any way, because we don't want that. That's just not good for the game. But anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.